such an honor, delight, and privilege to be standing here to welcome each one of you to the Outlook Business Spotlight Achiever Awards 2025. Today is an evening of raising a toast and celebrating individuals and even organizations that have been working so hard, disrupting what we know as the normal and trying things outside the box. We would like to begin this evening by calling upon Mr. Neeraj Thakur, the editor at Outlook Business.
The Outlook Business Spotlight Achievers Awards recognize more than financial success. They celebrate momentum, intent, and responsibility. They honor those who are building businesses with the patience to think long-term and the courage to address real-world problems. India today is one of the world's largest economies, but our aspirations are far greater than our current realities. Bridging that gap will require enterprises that can scale responsibly, innovate fearlessly, and compete globally, while remaining rooted in the needs of our Indian society. Delhi has always been a city of builders, and tonight we celebrate a new generation that is shaping its next chapter. As you receive these awards, see them not just as a milestone, but as a reminder of the responsibility that comes with the leadership. Thank you very much.
Let's start with a very riveting conversation. Innovation today, ladies and gentlemen, is that new currency. It's powering progress through ideas as well as technology. In a world where capital, talent, and even technology are widely available and accessible, the real differentiator comes with the word innovation. Because, ladies and gentlemen, today innovation is not just a silo, it's not just a department, and most importantly, it's no longer a buzzword. But what it is a currency that decides who leads, who adapts, and most importantly, who gets left behind. So, ladies and gentlemen, the conversation that you'll see in a short while from now on the stage, in fact, will be all about fresh ideas, bold ideas, when paired with the right technology.
In terms of the pollution is something all of us are going through right now. As an entrepreneur, what's your take? Is there an opportunity out there you see?
In every crisis, there is an opportunity. Absolutely. It's emerging. How we identify and what kind of solutions we can derive out of it is, in regarding pollution, if I don't know about how it can be addressed, I can say the lifestyle transformation can help. How the eating habits we are building up, that can help to be safer our side.
If there is one product that is on fire this time and never available is, as everyone would know, is an air purifier. So I think there are companies that have definitely capitalized, on that opportunity immensely.
The end clients are primary clients to corporate houses. So we're more into green spaces. So making more energy efficient tools primarily so that the pollution can come down to it. Primary effective constructions, which are there, one of the tools to it.
What is it that one thing, that you feel that innovation has to be part of the culture?
From the name of our brand name itself, it starts. Ahara is our brand name. Ahara, in most of the languages, it is called food.
Yeah.
And the tagline of ours is a taste of culture, a path to Arogya. When Ahara becomes the taste of culture, it will lead path to Arogya. So that is where the idea itself started. Now, if you ask innovation and technology, how we are bringing in, it's an old science, ancient science, which we are all following up. ISRO is using cryogenic technology, which we are adapting into our spices.
So this company is founded by IIT Bombay grads. So we are basically a tech-enabled design company. And we give a lot of free hand to our technology team and the product team. All these innovation-free ideas primarily come from the solution they want to give it to the end client. Whenever we have a product executed site, we always take a feedback from our clients. A lot of time we face the issues on the, on the layouts, whether we call it the design side to it. That's we try to help it out to the client by creating mood boards, by creating virtual walkthroughs. That's even helping the client to make the property virtually able to see it.
Are there any myths around innovation which you think you would like to burst?
If you build it, they will come. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think that's a big myth. The fact that you just put it out there and you're going to have people lining up for your product or service. It will be a roller coaster ride. There will be, lots of heartbreak. There will be, lots of, it will be a roller coaster emotionally, financially, mentally, all of that as well.
So thank you, all three of you. And,
thank you.
Lovely. And
Thank you.
We'll continue the conversation offline maybe.
100%.
Thank you very
so
much.
Thank you.
Time for us to hear from someone very, very special. He's going to talk to us about building India forward, engendering ambition into a reality. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Mr. Vishwas Jain, Managing Director at CEG India, to join us.
I'm very proud to be here at this beautiful event. It is a special evening where we all are celebrating the success story of India's growth. All the industry leaders and achievers present here have created success story with their hard work, dedication, and wisdom. Achievers present here have not just helped their own companies and finances, but have also made major contribution to our national economic growth. Now ambitions are not just vision statement. You have turned these into reality. With our massive young educated population in India, India produces 1.5 million engineers every year, which is highest in the world. Maybe China is second. We are world leaders in service sector, along with strong presence in many other sectors like pharma, manufacturing. India is now ready to take lead in many sectors, including AI, space, defense, and service sector too. So our engineering ambitions are turning into reality. We should remember we are yet to go a long way because we are developing nation, and much more opportunities are on the way, where every achiever, every leader in this country will have much more to do and much more to deliver. Every single winner here recognized tonight, the companies, the business owners, the professionals, is helping to build our nation and achieve Viksit Bharat. Congratulations to all achievers to reach to this platform. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
This theme of innovation and collaboration, when you talk about it, when you think about it, I think the best example is the UPI, the Unified Payment Interface. All of us are using it on a daily basis, be it the business, be it the consumer, the civic society, everybody, and it's all collaborative. How can you replicate similar instruments and which can be, which are both innovative and collaborative?
UPI has already been, in the market, a huge success, a big hit, not only nationally, but now internationally also.
Absolutely.
And then we have our Aadhaar also. So now, what made it a great success is that it is a layered approach. The accounts, the connectivity for that matter, the identity for that matter, all serve as basis for further innovations. And then it is open, it is interoperable, it is simple, it is safe and secure, it is scalable.
Innovations bring in the good things, they bring in the required infrastructure and the things. But then if you don't put them together in a, upside and downside, means on the both sides.
Absolutely.
Yes, upstream and downstream, we are not going to be successful, or, the bare minimum where we should reach and, excel. That doesn't come without collaborations.
I think the opportunity is there in terms when it comes to fitness. We are there in a city which is highly polluted, and
Exactly.
And the things worsen by the year with the hope that something will happen. But I think the biggest thing that we see here is that there's a scope for people to understand that immunity is the most important thing. And gyms are the best place to build that immunity, because you can't go outdoors, you can't do things that are or to be done in the open air. And we are able to provide a clean environment in terms of getting in fresh air, which is purified, having air purifiers inside our gyms.
So, this Aadhaar is a huge game changer, I'd say. And UPI and everything, it's like, the KYC, people make fun of it. But I remember when I started business in India and how people used to run away with your money. And you had, it was very difficult to keep a check on people and, check the VAT number and all those things. So definitely it's a huge, huge game changer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is the president of the SME Chamber of India and the Manufacturers and Exporters Association of India, institutions that, as I said, play a very, very key and pivotal role in empowering small as well as medium enterprises to compete, scale, but most importantly, succeed as well. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Shri Chandrakant Salunkhe.
It's my immense pleasure to speak at the Outlook Business Magazine program, which is highlighting, spotlighting the success story, the great achievements, outstanding contribution of business, industry, manufacturing industry, service sector, and startups, particularly for not only for their growth, but it's India's growth. Indian government, especially Honorable Prime Minister, is focusing how we can enhance industrial activities in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Why? Because we are not getting a skilled manpower in cities, metro cities or, Tier 2 cities. But why the government is pushing for industrialization in a Tier 2, 3 cities? Because manpower, you will get it. And ultimately the land cost, construction cost and the infrastructure cost is less. That is the most important, that we have to focus on how we can enhance the manufacturing activity, because we have to compete with China. Today, we are celebrating the achievers from the different sectors. So when you are writing the application form for your awards, you understand that I have done so much. But some entrepreneurs, when they are writing their form, mentioning about their business growth, they feel that I have not achieved that much. So friend, this is the right time to achieve for further growth, achieve for India's growth, and achieve for a properly marching towards Viksit Bharat, because entrepreneurs can play important role. Entrepreneurs can achieve that target which Honorable Prime Minister has given the target to us. With this word, I congratulate all the award winners and I would like to understand their growth, activity and business plan, and then we can support you. Thank you very much, and thanks Outlook for inviting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is that big moment that we've all been waiting for. And this is the Achievers Awards 2025. So before I kickstart with the awards, I'd like to invite our lovely presenters on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, our first award and the category for this evening is Best Real Estate Developer of the Year. And the award goes to Ashapurna Buildcon Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now move towards our next award of this evening. And the category of this award is Brand of the Year. The award goes to CP Plus. Our next category for this evening is Tech First Commercial Interiors Brand of the Year. The award goes to Flip Spaces. Our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is for Fitness Leadership Icon Award. This award goes to Vikas Jain of Anytime Fitness. Our next category for this evening is Company of the Year. This award goes to Delta Electronics India Private Limited. Next award, which is Marketing Leader of the Year. And this award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Abhijit Shah, Chief Marketing and Digital Business Office, ICICI Prudential AMC. Let's have a huge round of applause Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to our next award, which is World Infrastructure Visionary Leader of the Year. And this award goes to Harshita Jain, Director, CEG. To our next award, which is Rising Star in International Holidays. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Naviora. To our next category of this evening, which is Best Innovative Skincare. The award goes to T5 Serum by Cess Derma. To our next award of this evening, which is Iconic Organization in Transformational Education. This award goes to Agastya International Foundation. To our next award of the evening, which is Steel Performance Leader of the Year. This award goes to Anubhav Katuria, the Managing Director at Synergy Advanced Metals Limited. To our next award of the evening, Future Ready Workspaces Innovator. The award goes to Simply Work Offices Private Limited. Time for us to move towards our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is Innovative Media Strategist of the Year. With a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Avinash Tiwari, the Head of Digital Services North at Havas Media. Our next award is for Visionary Leader of the Year. Join me in welcoming Aditya Khemka, Managing Director of CP Plus AIL. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, is for the category Leadership Excellence Award, Communication and Brand Strategy. This award goes to Neha Agarwal, Vice President PR, Percept Profiler Division of Percept Limited. To our next award of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Best Innovative Sunscreen. This award goes to PhotoSafe Gold Sunscreen by Dermpix. Moving on to our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is the category Emerging Leader in Pure Spices. This award goes to Suresh Bafna, the CEO at Ahara. Let's have a huge round of applause. Let's move towards our next award, which is for Corporate Gifting Excellence and Innovation Leader of the Year. This award goes to Consortium Gifts. Let's have the MD, Gaurav Bhagat, kindly join us. Moving on to our next award of this evening, which is Pet Food Company of the Year. Join me in welcoming Perfect Pet Foods. Moving on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, which is Best School of the Year. Let's give it up for Ambience Public School. Time for us to move towards our next category and next award of this evening, which is Innovative Leaders in Manufacturing, HVLS. Let's give it up for Adya Airtech. To our next award, ladies and gentlemen, which is an icon in robotic and transplant surgery. With a huge round of applause, join me in welcoming Dr. Mohan Keshavmurthy, the Principal Director, Renal Sciences at Fortis Hospital. To our next category of the evening, Emerging Brand in Bullion, Realty and Hospitality. Join me in welcoming Aspect Global Ventures Private Limited. next category of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, is Visionary Founder Award 2025. And this award goes to N. Nagabhushna Reddy, founder, CEO, and MD at the NBR Group. To our next category of the evening, which is North India's Retail Landmark Award. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Ambience Mall. Moving on to our next award of this evening, which is People Strategy and Workforce Excellence Award. The award goes to Deepthi Rishi. To the next award of this evening, which is for Women Leadership Award. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Paki Dikshit. Moving on to our next award of this evening, Digital Financial Champion of the Year. The award goes to 197 Communications Limited, Paytm. Keeping the momentum going, ladies and gentlemen, to our next award of this evening, which is CHRO of the Year. Pavitra Singh, VP and People Leader, PepsiCo India and South Asia. And to our next award of this evening, which is for Most Promising Clean Energy Company of the Year. Announcing the winner, True Oriana Power Limited. To our next category, Best Real Estate Innovation, Earth Urban Spaces Private Limited. To our next award of the evening, which is Agency of the Year. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the winner, Brand Solutions. Our next category is Excellence in Banking as a Platform. With a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the winner, Ruger Fintech Private Limited. To our next award, which is CEO of the Year. Join me in welcoming Karthik Daftari, the Managing Director and CEO at High-Tech Radiators Private Limited. Moving on to our next category of the evening, which is for Impact Leader Transforming India's Skincare Market. Shaili Mehrotra, the founder and CEO at Fixterma India Private Limited. One more award, ladies and gentlemen, which is Innovation in Digital Payments and Banking Infrastructure. And the award goes to Ruger Fintech Private Limited. We now move forward to our next award, which is for AI Innovation in Fraud Risk Management. This award goes to Zrikat. To our last award of the evening, which is for Emerging Regular Technology Solution of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to Zrikat.
How do you see your contributions driving impact beyond your organization for your industry or for the society as a whole?
At this point, I'd also request all our lovely winners to kindly join us on stage so that we can get one lovely group picture. At this point, I'd also like to call Sudipto De, the editor at Outlook Planet, to kindly join us on stage to offer the official vote of thanks, please.
First of all, thank you to all the achievers for making this evening happen. Without you, we couldn't have done this. Thank you, everybody.